Okay, this is a whiteboard presentation here. I think it's the 24th of January. And can everybody see me out there? Just like to say hello to Bonnie and Paul and all the kids up there in Fairbanks. Okay. Some of you might know that I've heard of the golden ratio, or another name for it is phi. Another name for it is the Fibonacci sequence. And I'm just going to take this away. You might ask yourself, well, what does the golden ratio have to do with the Joe pipe? If this proves out, then this may well be the missing trigger to the quantum reactions that I've seen, where I've seen energy increase on a level of 100 to 1 over unity on the small copper test. I've seen incredible plasma ejections that I can't find anywhere on YouTube. All the little plasma stuff they're doing is just little toys. And okay, where's my pen here? Okay, the golden ratio is basically the frequency of the universe, and it starts off with, you add 0 plus 1 equals 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, then you add 1 and 2 together, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and then you have 2 plus 3 equals 5, and we'll go one more. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Okay, these are the nodes that I would like to set up within the Joe pipe. Now say for example on the 2-inch Joe pipe, if your inside diameter right here is equal to 1.75. Now the outside diameter could be around 2 inches, but you really need to take a micrometer to take the measurement. Then 1 would be equal to 1.75, 2 would be equal to 3.50, and 3 would be equal to 5.25. There's a reason for all this here. And 5 would be equal to 8.75, and finally 8 would be equal to 14. Okay, those are all your calculations. Now, I'll take this away here. Hopefully by Monday, the early part of the week, I like to try this out. So using these measurements, we know, did I make a mistake here? 14. Okay, 14 and one more. And 13, we'll go one more. 13 is equal to 22.75. So that would be 5 plus 8, and we can actually even go one more to 8 plus 13 equals 21, which would equal, see, 1.75 times 21, 36.75, 36.75. I don't know if I can get a 4-foot section of 2-inch pipe where the swirl pack will actually fit in, and this for sure, it needs to, you know, the swirl pack is part of this, what I'm doing here. Okay, it's drawing the Joe pipe. We'll go red on this one. We'll go green. Okay. we're actually going to go with this 22.75, around there, and it's 1.5 inches inside. Okay, that's your joe pipe. Now, to start marking this off, we'll start from the front. We'll call this 0. That's our start. And we'll come in at 1.75, and we'll drill a hole in here, right? 1/8 inch hole or something like that. It seems like the air hole is actually resonates out the flame. It smooths out the flame where it actually goes from a level 3 to a level 4. Okay, the second one is 2, so that's 3.50, about here. So 3.5 inches from here. Then we go 5 1/4. This is the third node, roughly about there. And then we'll go 8.75. I think I'm doing this right. I think. I don't know if I add this or multiply this. Okay. Once, twice, 3 times. Would be 8 point. I'm getting confused here. I had it all worked out. Where's my picture? Once, twice, 3 times. That's 5 times. This would be back here. Okay, right there. So we actually have 5 nodes on here. The first one being 0. The second one being at 1.75. So this would be 1 diameter. This would be equal to 2 diameters at 3.5 from there, and 3 diameters, 5.28 from here, and 4 diameters, or 5 diameters here, 8 3/4 inches back about here. Okay. Without the swirl pack, the level 3 will generally burn back in this area, and it can be affected by temperature, pressure of the propane, and so on. And I found that using the swirl pack device, which is just a set of washers, what's our time here? You have to come back on a part 2 on this, that you can actually manipulate the level 3. Okay, so in testing, we'll actually start from here and see if we get any kind of quantum reaction. Go back to here, here, and here. Well, we actually be able to test 4 nodes. You wouldn't actually start it from there, but you need, as the joe pipe works on an implosion flame, you want it to have a little bit in. But on the smaller pipes, just to finish up this part 1, that using the 3/4, 5/8 copper by 2, 3, and 4 inches, I actually seen it a number of times where the copper itself went instantly transparent, where you could actually see the fire through. And one of the guys I was talking to says, well, one of the plumbers says, well, you need 200,000 BTUs to do something like that. And at the same time, you know, there was a quantum ejection of plasma, 1.5 inches by 10 inches long. You know, the plasma coming out was 3 times the diameter of the pipe itself and 3 times the length. Just imagine if this happens here. If this is the trigger that triggers the quantum release of energy, it'd be absolutely probably the biggest discovery of this century.